Welcome to this podcast for Brighton School of Business and Management students studying for the Btec Level 5 courses. To complete this unit successfully, you will need to study business research techniques, select a workplace project to research and write a report on, carry out the selected research project activity, and present a written report as your assignment. This is a business research project, not an academic research project, so you should approach this assignment as if it had been allocated to you by your organisation, which has asked you to carry out an investigation with research and prepare and present a report on that investigation. This must be a management, business issue, topic or problem that is relevant to your own current professional development, and ideally one that is relevant to your organisation and/or your business sector. You'll need to investigate and research it and then present your findings in a business report format. Examples of suitable projects that HND students have carried out include the need for a quality management system, the benefits of moving to a new location, the benefits of introducing an appraisal system, an action plan to eliminate workplace discrimination, training internal staff in customer service techniques, introducing project management tools to operational activity, investigating customer satisfaction levels, the benefits of a supplier vetting system, analysing the current organisational culture, integrating social media into marketing activity, and using the internet for remote meetings and training sessions. Your project may be very different from these, but it does need to fit the brief given in this podcast. Here are some useful websites. managementhelp.org provides quality information on many aspects of business and organisational activity, as does mindtools.com. Business Link is an excellent source of information on business matters that can be applied to any business anywhere in the world. 12 Manage has articles and case studies on most business subjects, and businessballs.com provides excellent pages on business report writing and structure. Also, for certain topics, it is worth visiting central and local government websites, trade union websites, and the websites of professional institutes and associations. To prepare your assignment, you need to read the core material, the research project ebook, read all the supplementary articles, which are the PDFs on your Moodle account Unit 8 section, and you'll need to have studied the core and supplementary material in depth and breadth in order to complete the final section of the assignment. You'll need to consider the range of issues, problems, difficulties and threats which your organisation is currently facing. Ideally, discuss these with your line manager to obtain the management view of which topic would be suitable for your project. Discuss your final selection, a single topic or short list of topics with your personal tutor, and when you have the agreement of your personal tutor, submit the proposal as detailed in the next part of this podcast. Section 1 of the assignment task is the research project proposal. The proposal should be a full explanation of the topic or issue and, equally importantly, the methods of research that will be used. This is likely to be between 500 and 750 words. You will need to prepare a research proposal relating to a specified area of business, identify a research question or hypothesis and justify your choice, justify the chosen methodology in terms of the research question, prepare an action plan with target dates and methods for monitoring and updating, and devise a code of ethics for the conduct of the study. All these phrases and keywords can be found in the course book and by searching on Google for definitions and examples. Once you have selected a topic, issue or problem that you would like to investigate or that your organisation would like you to focus on, you'll need to discuss this with your tutor and explain why it is important for your own professional development and to your organisation or sector, and how you propose to investigate and research it. For section 2, you'll need to carry out the research project activity. Then for section 3, present the research project report. Your report should be presented in standard business report format, including title page, introduction or background, rationale for project topic, the main section describing desk research, questionnaire results, interview results and so on, a summary of findings, conclusion, recommendations, sources of information and references, showing the questionnaires, data sources, books, articles, websites, case studies and people interviewed that you drew on in order to complete the report, and appendices detailing an overview of the research project process and any other appendices. The final report needs to be between 4,000 and 6,000 words, plus the overview and other appropriate appendices, all of which need to be submitted as one document. The main content of your final report needs to explain what the topic, problem or issue is, explain why it is important for your professional development and why it is important for your organisation or business sector to learn more about it, show that you have researched it using primary and secondary data sources. You can use the internet, but also consider written or emailed questionnaires, telephone, face-to-face and email interviews, etc. It needs to be research that you have carried out, not simply research that others have already completed. You need to show that you have gathered relevant information on it, then describe what you have found out, have a conclusion, perhaps the situation is this, or as a result of my investigation it is clear that, end with recommendations as to how the organisation or organisations, individuals or teams should respond and what action is needed, perhaps an action plan to take corrective action or to change direction, or perhaps more detailed research. As usual, the content should be at least 85% in your own words. In section 4, which will be the first appendix to the main report, you'll need to add an overview of the research report process. Here you will need to explain how you considered possible research project topics and specifications, took into account the factors that contribute to the process of research project selection, carried out a critical review of existing information on a selected topic, produced a research project proposal which included an appropriate plan and procedures for carrying out the agreed research, and matched your personal and organisational resources to the research project needs. You will also need to explain how you carried out the proposed research investigation in accordance with the agreed specification and procedures, how you recorded and collated relevant data, used appropriate evaluation techniques to evaluate your findings, interpreted and analysed the results in terms of the original research specification, how you arrived at your conclusions, how you justified the recommendations that you made, and finally how you decided on the format and media used in order to present the outcomes of your research. This, in combination with the report itself, ensures that you have met the unit outcomes and have submitted a successful assignment. Note that this is one of the units that our external verifiers always look at when carrying out the external assessment of HND students' work, so make sure that you take the advice of your tutor at every stage of the assignment. If you need any further help or assistance with this assignment, please contact your tutor.